Welcome to Chris Parkin Shooting Sports. Bit of a light-hearted video today because this morning I've just finished up the review project on an £8,000 rifle, £500 scope mount and £2,000 rifle scope. Blissfully lovely as it was, and much as I enjoyed shooting it and as much as the performance was worth everything it was, I thought, Anyway, I've just been pottering around in the armoury just clearing up after things today, and I just had a little silly idea. And I was reading a comment on a video somewhere else earlier on YouTube today, and not on my channel actually, someone else's channel. And basically they said, "Oh, I bet you can't do that with, just a regular rimfire and a low-end scope," or words to that effect. I think they said like a Tasco and a Simmons or something like that. So anyway, not that it mattered to me, but I thought, you know what? Let's have a little bit of fun, because I noticed on my shelf I've got a set of FX no limit adjustable rings. These will fit, standard rimfire dovetail, and they're a 1-inch tube. That combines with the fact that this is a CZ452 of mine. I've had this gun 15 years maybe, I can't remember. I bought it second hand for about £200. I think I spent about £70 or £80 on this stock and replaced the stock. I can't even remember if it was a full length and I had the barrel shortens. It's got a sound moderator on it. It's been a fantastic rabbit shooting rifle, and I think realistically the only modification other than a different stock, it's not bedded or anything like that, is I've put an oversized rubber bolt knob on it just to speed up handling a little bit. It's a 16-inch barrel, 2.2 rimfire, common or garden. Anyway, so next project was look through the armoury and see what sorts of scopes I've got, and I picked out this Crimson Trace. Now, I've had quite a lot of success recently with some of the larger Crimson Trace first focal plane 30mm tube optics in this sort of 6 to 24-50 specification, and I've actually really enjoyed using them. I found them actually very, very good. So I looked through the rack of the scopes I've got, and I have a Crimson Trace Bushline Pro 3 to 9x40 1-inch tube second focal plane scope. Fully multi-coated lenses for clarity, cap turrets, toolless zero reset, waterproof, shockproof, nitrogen purred, aerospace grade aluminium construction, 15 ounces. So, this is made in the Philippines. It's an absolutely basic, nicely made scope, the lifetime warranty, nothing fancy whatsoever. And essentially, I took the cap off it and I did a quick calculation, and I reckon this has got, I've forgotten the numbers now, but this has got about 90 minutes of elevation in it. I will double check that when I do the full review, but I thought, do you know what? Let's go with this, because it's in minutes of angle, which is not my preference, but it works just as well. It's just we all speak our own language these days, don't we? Either mils or minutes. And I thought, right, so these rings have got adjustable elevation on them, which means that not only can we set them up easily on most rifles, it also means that should I choose to, I can actually move them just to see how far I can get in terms of long distance potential with a bog standard 2.2 rimfire shooting some kind of match ammunition, probably running about 1,050 feet per second. I'm not really into the high velocity ammo. Even some of the match ammunition like RWS R100, that knocks out about 1100, so you do get the supersonic crack off it. But we're going to have a go with this, and I think it's going to be quite good fun. So the intention is I'm going to zero it at 50 metres, just the same as my own CZ457 long range precision rimfire. I'm going to mount this scope onto it. Probably won't do that on camera now, but I might as well do something while I'm talking to you all. And I'm going to zero it at 50 metres. I'm going to shoot some groups with it, which I'm very confident it'll shoot nice groups, because to be fair, it's a good rifle, this one. And I am then going to tweak it and see just how far I can not only dial the scope, but if necessary, see if I can tweak the mounts to, add inclination to the scope, because effectively, remember, what you're doing is you're lifting the scope's rear end, dropping the front, so that the barrel effectively does that, which gives you greater long range potential, because of course normally you start out with them approximately parallel. And that's what I'm going to do with these adjustable mounts. And the good thing is about fully adjustable mounts, especially on a low recoil rifle like a 2.2 rimfire, where you're not really going to have any problems with mounts moving, is that I can shift it sort of analog exactly where I want it. So unlike putting a 20 MOA Picatinny rail or a 30 MOA Picatinny rail, which might put you, you know, 1 or 2 MOA just too far to get your preferred zero range, I can set this wherever I like, because essentially, and it comes with all the Allen keys, these rings are £55.99 from Sportsman Gun Centre. The scope is about 159, I think, and essentially I can slacken those rings off and just go like this with them and change the angle of elevation, and depending of course exactly how far apart they're spaced, that can control it slightly more precisely. But if I lift that back ring all the way up and nip it in position, that gives you an idea of just how much additional inclination I can get on the scope. Now I will be doing this for final in controlled conditions, because I need to make sure the two rings align perfectly with the tube, so that I've not got one tip to bit, one tip to lot, and then crunch it down with the tops. So I'll be doing that. And you know, essentially the simple way to do these things is just to nip them up gradually in all different axes, and you'll kind of get there with them. So yeah, what else can I tell you on camera while I'm doing this? I'm effectively using the Allen keys that actually came in the box with the scope, sorry, with the rings. So we shall just see how we get on. So if you want to see this video, which I'll hopefully produce over the next couple of weeks while I'm at the range doing other stuff with other guns, please like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget, click the notification bell. And your subscription numbers are what bring advertisers and people to my channel who will donate me, very generous. People like Hornady donate significant amounts of ammunition, which is what make my channel possible, because ammunition and frankly diesel to the range is the huge element of being a gun reviewer these days. So let me just pop that down there. Yeah, and your subscribers, I can't even speak today. Your subscriber numbers are what make that possible. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. I hope to read your interesting descriptions of what you think is going to happen. And I don't know, should we have a guess as to how far I can get this thing to shoot? I mean, obviously in non-controlled, I've got garble today. In uncontrolled circumstances, rimfires can go several miles. But we want precision, we want target. And of course this is a 3 to 9 by 40 scope. It's nothing massive. We've not got huge turrets or anything like that. I will literally be counting clicks. So let's see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.